Crypto Warriors, Social Crypto, back at it again. Today is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. Akon City, $6 billion cryptocurrency city, set to begin construction. Big news. This is great. Don't bet against Akon, and I'll show you why. Akon City, the futuristic cryptocurrency themed city founded by famous singer Akon, is ready to begin construction with a plan to use the Akon cryptocurrency exclusively. Phase 1 of Akon City construction will include roads, a hospital, a mall, hotels, and a school. There will also be parks, universities, a stadium, and an industrial complex. Akon City Phase 1 is expected to be complete by end of 2023 and will see the construction of roads, a Hamptons Hospital campus, a Hamptons Mall, residences, hotels, a police station, a school, a waste facility, and a solar power plant. Remember this part right here, solar power plant. Akon City Phase 2 will run from 2024 to 2029 and will end with a complete cryptocurrency city running exclusively on Akon cryptocurrency. Now, why did I say to remember the fact that there's a solar power plant? Because Akon has been lighting Africa. He has brought solar power to more than 25 countries within the continent. That's servicing how many, like over 250 million people already. Don't bet against Akon, okay? This guy has done more for Africa than what other organizations have done over the past, I don't know, 60, 70 years? Keep that in mind. Next, Goldman Sachs is on the hunt for a VP of digital assets. This is coming from Decrypt. Remember that Goldman Sachs just a few months ago, where is it? A few months ago in May of this year, Goldman Sachs heavily criticized Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, claiming they were not viable investments. And now Goldman Sachs is hiring a new London-based vice president in the digital asset team within its Goldman Markets division. This is funny, but it goes to show how sneaky bankers really are and how deceptive they are. So here it is. And then this is a quote coming from their digital assets, the head of digital assets at Goldman Sachs, because they just hired a new head of digital assets who, by the way, used to work for JP Morgan Chase on their core and blockchain. In the next 5 to 10 years, you could see a financial system where all assets and liabilities are native to a blockchain, with all transactions natively happening on chain. This is what he said. All assets. And that's why I highlighted it, because they said right here, did he just say all assets? I've always stated this in many of my videos where I say everything will be tokenized eventually, and everything will be taking place on chain. All the transactions, all the verifications, everything will, your identity, everything will be taking place on chain. This guy right here just verified that. He just said all assets and liabilities are native to a blockchain in the financial system. Please see where everything is going. I know if you're watching these kind of videos, then you're pretty much in the same mindset that I am. But if you're new to this space, please see where the trend is going. Just follow the trend. Follow the money, follow the trend. Now, financial advice, but I'm just trying to let you recognize what's happening here. Okay? Next, also coming from Decrypt Media, Space Chain signs Bitcoin multi-sig transaction in space. It's big news. Decentralized space agency Space Chain has executed a multi-signature Bitcoin transaction on the final frontier, according to a press release published today. The researchers sent roughly, and it's supposed to be 0.01 Bitcoin, worth around $122 currently, to 2 Bitcoin addresses. If this was 0.001 worth $122, that means Bitcoin is $122,000 per coin. Maybe they know something we don't. Maybe they're from the future. What's a multi-sig? Multi-sig, they require several signatures or approvals to be executed. This results in increased security as well as the ability to create shared wallets that can't be accessed by just one user. And I think that's what a lot of exchanges use when they're doing a big transaction, if they're moving $billions worth or $millions worth of cryptocurrencies. And this This is the tweet, Space Chain Foundation from them. And here it is. As Decrypt reported, Space Chain sent its blockchain hardware wallet technology to the ISS aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket last December. After activation, the payload was used to demonstrate the receipt and authorization and retransmission of multi-signature blockchain transactions on Qtum and Ethereum blockchains. So they've already done it on those two blockchains, and now they're able to do it with Bitcoin. You can't stop blockchain, people. This is the future, right? And even if a country or some government or whatever try to quote unquote ban it, you'll still be able to interact with the blockchain via a satellite. All you need is an internet connection. That's all you need. Next, just wanted to point this out, that Executive Order 6102 by President Roosevelt, okay, not Theodore, Franklin D. Roosevelt, would enable the government to steal your gold, basically. And with that being said, next, this is coming from Zero Hedge. Turkey hit by bank runs, crypto, currency panic as locals sell their cars and houses to buy gold while lira implodes. Think about that. Locals sell their cars. That's not a big deal. But they're selling their houses to buy gold. Here it is. Turkish lira has cratered against the dollar and most developed currencies, plunging from three Turkish lira per dollar to a record low of 7.37 last week after a brief and valiant attempt at imposing shadow capital control by Erdogan. That's the leader. Turks are discouraged from material purchases of dollars to hedge the collapse in their native currency due to some of the strictest capital controls on the planet, which has left them with just one option. As Reuters, how do you pronounce that? Is it Reuters or Reuters? I'm gonna say Reuters. Reports Hassan Hayan followed his wife's instruction last week and took their savings to buy gold at Istanbul's Grand Bazaar as Turks scooped up bullion worth $7 billion in just a fortnight while their currency went up in flames. They're trying to restrict people from purchasing dollars, or in this case, purchasing gold. Now, what's the next step if the government is trying to protect themselves and try to make their citizens be the bag holders of their currencies? What's going to be the next step? The next step is to take their gold away from them or stop them from purchasing gold. All right, Bitcoin is the answer. Scroll down some more. Choosing gold over the dollar, perhaps because the dollar has also been tumbling against gold. No-brainer right there because of all the currency printing happening here in the US and worldwide. There's a rather high chance of Erdo pulls an FDR and makes it illegal for anyone in Turkey to own gold, so you and your fellow countrymen may want to have a series of unfortunate boating accidents in the coming weeks. It's messed up, but hey, it's true. In just the last 3 weeks, as selling gripped the lira, local holdings of hard assets such as dollars and gold jumped from $15 billion to a record of nearly $220 billion. Think about that. From $15 billion to $220 billion, making a mockery of the central bank's attempt to halt the currency slide. People want to protect themselves, and they're going to do what it takes, whatever it takes. Locals don't want to keep the Turkish lira. Like, yeah, no, it's a no-brainer. They've been dollarizing and buying gold. Turks have hardly ever done that historically. To halt the bank runs, this is a messed up part right here. To halt the bank runs, some banks impose fees on withdrawals this week, while the central bank has curbed cheap credit channels it had open to ease the coronavirus fallout. Yet, while lira deposits now earn more than 8.25% policy rate, their real return is negative with an inflation at 11.8%. So now they're giving or imposing fees if you want to withdraw your money from the bank. I mean, they've always done that with ATM fees, right? However, if you went to your local bank branch and it was, you're a member of that bank, you could have taken your money out for free, right? But now they're telling you you can't take your money out. You have to be the bag holder of our crappy fiat currency. You hold the bag, okay? If you want to take out some of your own money that you worked hard for, now we're gonna tack on some fees and try to stop you from taking out your money. This is what governments will go to, and we're going to see that they're going to start telling their citizens you can't buy gold anymore, or if you have gold, you have to turn it in. It's going to be illegal for you to hold gold because they've done it already. Not in some third world country, not in some dictatorship or dictator-ran country. They did it here in the land of the free, the home of the brave. They did that here in the United States. So why can't they do it anywhere else? This is why Bitcoin exists, people. You let me know if I'm crazy. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified when I get upload new videos, and let's discuss it in the comment section below. It's Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.